Welcome back to the show. It's a bread talk today on Good Morning Sri Lanka. We've got Yusuf and Jagat, two superheroes today, trying to feed me bread. And I'm very, very excited. Good morning once again, and hope you guys had a fabulous show so far.
Yeah,
Good Morning Sri Lanka. You're enjoying it,
Yeah,
right?
so far so good, yes.
So far so good. I'll make sure that we do it fine in the latter half as well. Anyway, talking about the sandwich bar that we promised to talk about in this segment, Yusuf, go ahead. What it is all about?
Well, we have two outlets, one on Lawrence Road and one on Alfred House Road in Kolpiti.
Okay.
The one in the Kolpiti on Alfred House Road, we have a sandwich bar. Basically, what the customer can do is he can come. We have about 6 different varieties of bread for the customer to choose from.
Okay.
And the customer gets to choose the bread that he wants.
Okay.
And about 7 different filling options that the customer can choose from.
Okay.
Ranging from smoked chicken to chicken salad to a roast beef to a tuna to and grilled vegetables, cheese and tomato, prawns. So he can choose the filling that he wants. And also decide what he wants as a garnishing. Maybe he likes lettuce, onions, gherkins. So we make the sandwich the way the customer likes it, right in front of the customer.
I think we do have a number of pictures as well on the show coming up as well. Continue your chat, yeah.
Yes. So basically, it's a sandwich bar. Basically, the customer gets to choose the bread that they want.
There you go.
And choose the filling that they want.
What do we see right now on screen?
That is basically our bakery.
That's our bakery.
That's our bakery.
All right.
The sandwich bar is that's
one of the displays.
Basket of breads that we have.
Basket of bread,
okay.
yeah.
Yes. And that's our chupan. You call it
Kade
chupan.
pan,
We
yeah.
call it the kade
That's
pan.
what we were talking about earlier.
All right.
That's our rye bread.
That's the rye bread.
Rye
Yes.
bread.
That's German bread.
It's a German.
And that's the Mexican bread.
That's a Mexican bun.
Mexican bun.
There is
I think Jagat, you know what you're talking about, right? All right. So those are the kind of.
Those are things. So basically, the sandwich bar is basically it's an extension of the bread, and we make really healthy sandwiches. Basically, it's very tasty and healthy sandwiches.
Bearing in mind when you talked about health, we do have a very specific.
Yeah, we have a
healthy
very
bread as well.
special bread called low GI.
Tell me more about it. If we can take a close shot.
Yeah, while I'm cutting, can you explain about the low
Yes.
GI? Mrs. Wu? Yeah.
This basically is a multi-seed bread, and it's made with whole wheat flour, and there's a little bit of rye flour in it, and wheat bran which goes into it, and
8 kind
white
of
flour as well. It's mixed into that. It's got a whole bunch of nuts also, and have seeds into it. We have pumpkin seeds, linseeds, and a whole range of seeds on it. So it's a very nutritious bread, and also it's basically classified as on the glycemic index as a low GI. We get this product from an international supplier called Bakers.
Of course, I would.
There you go. It's a lovely bread. Just taste it. I mean, it's a health bread. More when you think of health bread is not tasty, but this bread, this particular bread, is also very palatable.
Talking about good taste, I need a moment here just to swallow this up because I kind of like it. You know, it has a very sensual taste, as I said before. Does every bit of your products taste something different?
Something different. That's what we are focusing also, because when you talk about bread range all over the world, country to country it differs. Taste is because when you talk about the Italian bread, they use a lot of olives, olive oil, and sort of things in the bread. When you talk about the French breads, they go to the crispy side of the bread, like French bread, like. So you get the sound here, see, it's crispy breads.
Just as when you press this, I want to taste that as well. If you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
All right.
Small piece.
How does that differentiate itself from other products in the market which are similar to that, Yusuf?
Well, the French baguette is.
This is
some people do make it, but it has to be, if it's made well, it's a delicious bread. It has to be crispy on the outside and soft inside. And basically, it's a bread that has to be eaten the same day. And one of the things that we do with our bakery is that we sort of make sure that the bread that we supply is fresh. So we don't make a very large quantity each day. We make what we think we can sell that particular day. And so the bread is always fresh for the customer. So that's one of the other things about what we try and do. So what we want to do is give good bread and also make sure that the bread is fresh when we serve it to the customer.
Yeah.
And if there is a shelf life to the bread, we believe that the shelf life belongs to the customer,
Definitely.
in the customer's pantry, so they can enjoy the bread for a longer period of time.
Yes.
So that's one of the things that we try and do.
There's a greater deal of physical evidence as well, I guess, when regarding to customer service is concerned.
Yeah, exactly, because if you keep a longer time with us and sell to the customer, he don't have time to consume for 3-4 days. So when we give the fresh bread, he got enough time to keep it with him and consume in 2-3 days time.
We take your brand into consideration. How could you say that your company differentiates? Is it based on quality? Is it based on speedy service? What exactly it is that clear cuts?
Well, there are three simple things to what we try and do.
Three things.
The three things. First thing is basically that the bread has to taste good. Second thing is that the bread has to be always fresh for the customer. And the third thing, the price can't be exorbitant. We don't want to sell it exorbitantly. We want to sell it at a moderate price. We can't sell it cheap because, I mean, we use good quality ingredients and we put a lot of effort.
So any
into
person out there can actually afford the...
Yeah, sort of, I mean, it's not the cheapest bread in town, but it's not neither the most expensive bread in town. So
It's
we
the
try
average.
and go at the middle segment of the market as much as we can. Those are the three things that we try and do basically.
Okay, so I know that you all have told the process how it is, how they're made. But if I'm going to ask this random question from you, Jagat, what is a secret ingredient for your success? I know it's a tough one.
It's there's no secret in that. That is how you.
There got to be one secret.
No,
Come on.
that's no secret, honestly, because when you're making the bread, you have to go through the right process.
Okay.
If you don't go through the right process, you can't get the good end product.
So you mean to say a lot of companies in Sri Lanka don't get it right?
Sorry?
A lot of companies, not just in Sri Lanka, don't get it right, the process?
No, who wants to make a good bread, he has to go through a good process. I mean, every particular bread has a process of doing it. Like a French baguette, when talk about the French baguette,
Yes.
there's a mixing time, the percentage of water you are putting into that, then again the fermentation, then when come to the bench time, and a lot of process. Take about 4 hours to come up a bread like this. It's not 1 or 2 hour bread. It's take about 4 hours to get a bread like this.
Okay.
You can make French bread. If you make it fast, you don't get a good product like this. That's what that is the secret behind it. Even this farmer loaf, this one is crispy. It's very crispy bread.
Okay.
If you make it in a good, if you follow the process, you get a good bread like this. Otherwise, you can't make it. That is the secret behind it.
Yeah.
Only thing, you have to follow the right recipe and the right method.
Yes.
Then you get a good product.
And this product is another outstanding product. I'd like you to have this on while you're speaking to us. It's an almond croissant.
Shall I eat this as well?
Yes, please
Yeah,
eat that.
sure.
That's for you.
This looks delicious.
It's a croissant. It's a French product basically, and it's sort of filled with almond paste inside and topped with a little bit of icing and almond flakes.
Almond flakes.
This could potentially be one of the most tastiest breads I've ever tried in my life. And
That is very good
it's a
breakfast
good bread.
product, that one.
It's a breakfast
one.
product.
It's a breakfast product.
And this product has been
You
fresh.
can just eat this for breakfast only, I guess.
Well, people can eat, you can eat it at any
With a
time.
banana maybe.
Yeah.
This goes with desserts, I guess, most of
Well,
the
it's a breakfast product basically. I mean, it's eaten in other countries as a breakfast product, but you can eat it at any time. But the key thing to it is also you need to eat it fresh while it's comes within a few hours while it's made. It's fabulous.
Awesome.
So
All right, I need time to eat this right now. So thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here with us on the set on Good Morning Sri Lanka today. And
Thank
hopefully we'll see you again in the future. And thank you for being with us.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much. Thank you.
All right, we wish you all the best as well for a terrific
you.
future in time to
Thanks
come.
for
Good Morning
having
Sri Lanka.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Good Morning Sri Lanka continues after the commercial break. Don't go anywhere and join us on our Facebook fan page as well, www.facebook.com/Good Morning Sri Lanka.